Hi coders, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna go through about uh, five more problems as we already completed one to five problems. So if you haven't watched my video, you can watch that video and you will find the previous problems over there. So today's video will be go through more five problems and you must we do this practice on Leetcode. So I will also show you on Leetcode with their optimal solutions and detailed explanation. These problems are perfect for interviews and strengthening your algorithm thinking. So let's dive in. So Max, this is number one. This problem is number six problem for me in the maximum product subarray. Problem number 152. So what we have to do, just have to find maximum product sub. Or we can directly write 152. Problem number 152. Okay, it's a medium type problem. So we will read the questions from here. Okay. Given an integer array nums, find a subarray that has the largest product and return the product. So the test cases are generated so that the answer will be fit into the 32-bit integer. So they have given us a example like we in the input we have to put 2, 3, -2 and 4. So output should be 6. How it is working? So explanation 2 comma 3 has a largest product 6. Okay. So let's understand in here. So I'm gonna use dynamic programming in this concept, and with the help of dynamic programming, it become very easy. Okay. So how we gonna do? First, we initialize the max product is equal to max nums 0. Okay. So this max product we have to return basically. Okay. So then we gonna create another variables current max and nums of 0 and current main nums of 0, and then we will iterate index of 1 to 9 to n minus 1. Okay, let's start by step, and these things this concept, these algorithms will definitely helpful for you, and you can use the step by steps and you can go ahead. And time and space complexity and the track maximum max and mix product. So min product, the time complexity is big O n and the space complexity is big O 1. It's a constant. Okay, and track both current max and min product. So let's dive into the code. We'll directly do from here. Okay, so our first step was we have to initialize three things in here. Mix, current max, current main, and max product. Okay. That's in a slice. Int current min current max and so 0 and so 0 max choose max product this one. Okay. Then that's it. Then another step is now we have to use loop. Okay. So we're gonna use for loop here. Let's go here. Or in I is equal to 1, I less than. This is all you can take from the constraint. Okay. I less than nums dot then I plus plus. Now, next step, what we have to do. So we gonna create a temporary variables for storing the current max value here. Okay. So let's create a one temporary variable. And temp. We will hold the all the max product value in here. Temp current max. This one current max. So current max. This one. Need to be checked. Should be correct all the time. Mm. And after it all, so this is the main concept here. So what we have to do, if nums of I is negative, we have to swap the current max and current min because multiplying by negative flip sign. Okay. So current max is equal to math uh, dot max. This is the logic basically. Typing is a good way. I think you should type. So current max equal to math dot max. You don't need to worry about anything. You just need to follow the algorithm. Just follow the algorithm, learn the algorithms, and practice that algorithms. Once you will keep in your mind that algorithm is working like that, once you will know about the how the algorithm working, so you can easily code any problems, any lead code problem if you want to face any problem. I think learning with the help of algorithm is the best way. So let's go. Mm, current max, math, then max, nums. Right. I'm practicing it for my exam, and I can recommend anyone like who is practicing. It is a in some video. In next video, I will try to uh, explain it with the with the good diagram. So because I'm trying to do it as soon as possible this time, so that's why I don't have that much time to make this video, but I'm taking a good time to make these videos for you guys. So, so math and max, we have to access a current comma, current main multiply also. Right. Same like this, we can copy and we can change it into the min. Whatever there was a max, we can just change it to the min. So this is the two buckets basically. In first bucket, we're gonna take the maximum, all the maximum number, okay? Uh, and in second, we're gonna take all the minimum number, min max. Just change min, min. Temp. So here temporary would become current min. Okay. And after it all, we have completed this part and we have to update product max product is equal to this option. Okay. So max product confirm. So max product basically we have to return this. Okay. Mm, max start variables we have to return this max. This is the answer basically we have to return. So we are working for this. Max return also. Then dot max. Then we'll take this value, comma, max. So far. Then we will return this one, max product. Okay, let's try to run it. I think we have done all the steps. Yeah, max product, comma current product. Sorry, max product, current, max, current, max, current, max. Let's run it. So it's been expected. So we got accepted in here. In the case one, we can see output is 6, and accepted is 6. You can check the case 2 here. Okay, let's so it is accepted here in both of the cases. Now we're gonna submit it. Let's see how much time it take. So we are better. We beat 56.52%. That is also good, but we have done it in very much good time to ms. So that's about the one problem we have done so far. Now we're gonna go on the second problem. So second problem is it is find a minimum in rotated array. So let's find the problem. Find the minimum, or we can directly write down mhm, one 153 problem. No? Yeah, problem number 153. So what we have to do, find the minimum in rotated sorted array. First, we need to understand what is rotated sorted array. There's a two things. Means rotation. Rotation work like anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Okay. So you gonna, if they are talking about rotation, so it's gonna be clockwise like this. Okay. So what you gonna do now? Suppose an array length n sorted in ascending order in rotation between 1 to n. Okay, ascending order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. And for example, array nums is equal to 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 might become. So once this array will be rotated, okay. So what it will become? It will become 4, 5, 6, 7. If we put this array like this in a circular manner, okay, so it will become like 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1, 2 if it was rotated 4 times. If we rotate it 4 times, okay, and 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 if it was rotated 7 times. Notice that rotating an array, so a of 0, index a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, and a n minus 1. One time result would be array n minus 1 in the index of a0, index of a1 and a2, and in the end a n minus 2. So given sorted array, nums of unique element return the element of the array. You must write the algorithms run So we need to be keeping in our mind like that. We need to be focused on this time complexity. It should be big O, big O, log n time. Okay. So we're finding the minimum rotations of sorted array. The optimal approach we're gonna use here is a binary search that would basically shrink the range based on which half is shorted. Okay, let's jump on the problem. Let's jump on our algorithms for that. So what we will do, we will set left is equal to 0 and right is equal to nums of length minus 1. Then we will put the loop here. So while loop left less than equal to right. Then we will compute mid is equal to left plus right minus left by 2. If nums of mid is greater than the nums of right, then the minimum is the right half. Left is equal to mid plus 1. As the mid is in the left half or at mid, right is equal to mid. Then we have to return nums of left in the last. So binary search, time complexity, big O log n, and the space complexity is the constant. Use binary search by comparing mid and right, shrinks the search space towards the unsorted part where min lies. Okay, so let's go on the problem and solve this problem on a lead code itself. So what was our first step? See, the output of this problem is 1. The original array was this, and it is short, it is rotated 3 times, it become this. Okay, let's go on. Let's jump on. You can check the example second here, example 3 here. With this example, you will get to know about this. Okay, you will get an idea how to do it. The first step is you need to set left and right with their values. Okay, int left 0, right is equal to arms left plus 1. Okay, second step is loop while left minus left less than right. So what we have to do? We have to int mid equal to left plus. Once you will do these problems again and again, you will not forget these problems. And you will become habitual. Left. So what we were doing, we were dividing by 2. If Nums of mid nums. Right. Mid greater than nums of right. Then left is equal to mid plus 1. Equal to mid plus 1. Else, right. Okay. Let's check this. Here is the compilation error. Int left is equal to 0, right nums dot length minus 1. Why it is leaving left. Int left is equal to 0 and right nums dot length minus 1 should be minus 1. Nums, which is correct, right? I cannot find the symbol. Yes, nums length minus 1. Where is the problem? I cannot find the symbol. And left is equal to 0 and right equal to nums dot minus 1. Variable right class solution. Left is less than. Let's run again. I don't know what's the problem. Might be we can declare it separately. Should not be problem, but it's fine. We can declare it separately. Hmm. So there was a problem of declaration, I guess. So it is the case 1 accepted, case 2 accepted, and case 3 accepted. Minimum rotated. Find a minimum in rotated sorted array. This is the minimum number in here. This is the minimum 0 here. So one is the minimum here. Okay. Now let's get submitted. And we have beats 100%, which is good score basically. Let's jump into the another problem. Problem number 8. So search in rotated sorted array. For reading the complete question, what we have to do, we have to just come in here. I'm gonna write the problem number 33. So search in the rotated sorted array. There is an integer array num sorted in ascending orders with the distinct value. Prior to being passed to your functions, nums is possibly rotated at an unknown pivot index k, and this is conditions given is less k is less than equal to 1, and nums of length is less than equal to k, such that the resulting array is nums of k comma nums of k plus 1 and num so and so. So you just need to read and k minus 1. So 0 indexed. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 might be rotated at the prior index 3 and become this. Okay, this can be rotated and that can be on part number 3, part index 3, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and can be become this. Given an array, nums after the possible rotations and the integers of target, return the index of the target if it is in the nums or minus 1. If it is not in the nums, you must write the algorithms with the big O, big O log n and runtimes complexity. So we can see here the input nums 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1, 2. So we have to basically search the rotated sorted array. Okay. For example, our target is 0. So we're gonna find out on the 0 index which element is there. So it's a 4 element. For example, it is given here 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 2, 1, 2. So the target is 3. Where 3 is given here. 3 is not showing in here. So it must be in a negative. Okay. So for example, in here 0. So likewise, you have to solve this problem. Let's go on our slides. We have to follow this algorithm, which will definitely help us to solve the problem as soon as possible. Keep in our mind, calculate made, determine which half is sorted. If nums of left is less than equal to nums of mid, the left part is sorted. Okay. Else the right part is sorted. Decide where the target lies and move left to left or right accordingly. So we are using approach modified binary search here. And the time complexity will take 0 log n as it is given into the question. And space we would gonna use here is big O 1, which is constant. Okay. Unsorted half and search accordingly. Let's go. Let's jump into the solution. So we will initialize two variables, int left equal to 0, We will use while left as an equal to right. Int mid. If condition, if nums of mid mid and if condition nums. So nums of left. So this part we have completed. Now we are coming on another part. Nums. Nums of left. Left less than equal to if. So I have done some mistake here. So we're gonna use this bracket here. Let me just remove it from here. Mm, just jump else left mid. This one. It's more focus on practice. What I think, just do practice, which will. Yes. What was it? Yes. Mm, Mid. These things first we have seen the condition in left, and the same condition we will see in the mid. So that we have said here. So which like we have which half is shorted. So we have to check either left half is shorted or right half is shorted. Okay, for that we are using this condition. So if nums of mid less than target and target less than equal to nums of right. then left equal to mid plus 1 else right equal to mid minus 1. Then what we gonna do? We're gonna return minus 1. Return minus 1. And here we decide where the target files lies and move left or right accordingly. So we are following this. Let's on this. It is accepted. See, the target is 0 and the output is 4. 4 is on the 0, and second case is this. Target is 3, so my output is minus 1. And third case is so it's not it is target is 0. In the third case, there are some should be nums is equal to okay, input is nums is equal to 1, the target is 0. Target is 0 here. So we have to submit it. Let's see how much time we are taking. So we beats 100%. Okay, so it's a great. So just jump on the another question. Today is problem number 4. Okay. It's up to you. Either you can do these problems in a week, either you can do this problem daily, and totally up to you. In my case, I get very less time, so I just trying to give more focus on a weekend. So I create 5 problems for the week. Yeah, so this is threesome problem, 15 members. Medium type problem. So given an integers array nums, return all the triplets nums of I, nums of j, nums of k, such that I is not equal to j, and I is not equal to k, and j is not equal to k. Nums of I plus nums of j, nums of k is equal to 0. Okay. And all of the array of I, j, and k would be 0. Notice that the solutions set must not contain the duplicate triplets. So we have to keep in our mind should not be duplicate. Okay. Answer example input nums minus 1, 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 4, and the output would be minus 1, minus 1, 2. Okay. When we add this number, minus 1 plus 0, and it is minus 1, and then we add, so it is minus 1. Okay. Then we add this number. So with this helps, it's gonna become uh, like this. The output would become like this in a 3. So the explanation basically given here to make this task easy. So nums of 0, nums of 1, and nums of 2. So minus 1 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. In nums of 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. So it is all 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 0. Sums of 0, nums of 3 plus sums of 4 is equal to -1 plus 2 and -1 equal to 0. The distinct triplets are -1, 0, 1 and -1, -1 and 2. Notice that the order of the output and the order of the triplets does not matter. Input nums 0, 1, 1 and the output is null. Okay. Explanation: the only possible triplet does not sum up to 0. And the third example they have given nums of 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and the only possible triplet sums up to 0. That is constant we need to keep in our mind. So let's jump to our slides. So here we are using the loop through the array from 0, I is equal to 0 and to n minus 2. If the I is greater than 0, so nums of I is equal to nums of I minus 1, and we have to skip to avoid the duplicate. Okay, set two pointers, left is equal to I plus 1, right is equal to n minus 1, or you can put any other value here as well, up to you. And while left is less than right, we have to calculate sum is equal to nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right. Okay. If sum is 0, save the triplets, move both pointers while skipping duplicates. If sum is less than 0, move left plus plus. And if sum is greater than 0, move right minus minus. Okay. Return result. So we are basically using two approaches here. Number one, first we are sorting it and we are just using it two-pointer approach. Time complexity we will take here is the big O n square, and the space complexity would be constant because we are not using any extra space here. Okay, and fix one element, use two pointers for to find the pairs. Let's do it in the coding. So first we have to sort our array. So let's sort the arrays sort nums next next integer. So first we have to sort the arrays. Then we have to create a list of the result, and then we will use the for loop here, and you can check in the constraints. Int of I equal to 0, I less than nums not len. If I greater than 0, resolve information. Y greater than 0, add and nums of I equal to nums of I minus 1. I'm nothing doing, I'm just following the algorithm. That's it. If you have your own documentations, it is really helpful. First, you understand the algorithms, and after understanding the algorithms, you're gonna follow the steps, so it would be easy to understand you. So for loop, so here either you can use while loop as for loop is up to you. So if I greater than 0, I greater than 0, and nums of I is equal to I minus 1. And continue. Int left equal to I plus 1 y equal to now that then minus 1. I left less than right. So this is while conditions comes here. So after it all, left is less than equal to right. What do we have to calculate here? We have to calculate sums of nums of I plus some nums of left plus nums of right. Int sum is equal to nums of I nums of left. And let's go on another step. If sum is 0, save the triplet, move both pointers, and while scripting duplicate. Okay, let's do this. Then if sum is less than 0, you can follow in the else if condition. Then it would be in else, like right would be right minus minus would become here. You can either use else as up to you. If I'm using it, if else if, and this should become in the else conditions. Okay, Let's follow this. If so what we have done here, we add the arrays as a list, nums I, nums left, nums right. Okay. While we are checking here, while left less than right, and nums nums of left is equal to nums of, so it is going to be left plus 1. Left plus plus. We are adding it through the left and right. That's it. That is why we are using two pointers approach here. After sorting it from left and right, we are doing the solution for this. So now we have to uh, step up left plus plus, while left right. The only thing is that you can just copy this and then the only things you need to convert, you need to just change it. Same like in last solution, we have changed something. So you just need to write right minus 1 and right minus minus. Because we are coming from the right, no? We're traversing from the right. In here we are traversing from left to right. Right. After it all, just right, left plus plus, right minus minus. And what was the second condition? Else if sum is less than 0, move to the left plus plus. Else if sum is less than 0, what was the last condition? Else sum greater than 0, Move right minus minus. Yes. Right. 1, 2, 3. So we have to return the result here. Let's run it. Compilation error. There is a problem happened. So sorry, I just need to take this here. Extra, I guess. Let's run it again. It is showing the error into the line number 4 and 31. Let's solve it. What is happened? So line number 4, it is showing the list integer equal to result new array list. It's a colon. I forgot. Number 4 and the number 31. It is saying reach the end of the file while parsing two errors. So else I'm going to open else if else if then I have close here. Should be right. Let's see. Sometimes some problems in 33 reach end of the file. Hmm. And number 7 cannot find the symbol. Label number 7. It is not num, it is nums. So you need to be very careful while writing. So my typing is very poor. Sometimes I face issue just because of typing. Yes, typing is good, but the spelling mistake are lot sometimes. So that's on it. Okay, accepted. Case one. See, input is this, and output is this. You can match up with this as well. And the case two is nums this, and the output is yes. Reply does not sum up to 0. And the case 3, 000, and the output is 000. Let's submit this. So we beat 58.35% people. That is also good. Also good solution. Took a little bit more high time, but that's fine. Let's come on the another problem, which is the last problem for the today for this week. That is container with the most water. 11 number. Throw on 11 number. This is the last problem. So we're gonna understand this problem. So container with the most water. You are given an integer array height of the length n, and there are end vertical lines drawn such that the two endpoints of the ith line are I, comma 0 and I, comma height of I. So to find the lines and that together with the x-axis from the container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water a container can store. Notice that you may not slant the container. Example 1. Input height 186254831 and the output is 449. Explanation: the above vertical lines are represented by array 186254837. In this case, the max area of the water blue section the container can contain is 49. Okay. Another example is given. Height is 1 1 1. So in here 1 1. So the output would be 1. Here are constants given. Let's understand it by the help of algorithm. What algorithms we're gonna use it here and how we'll solve this problem. So find the max water you can trap between two lines. So we have to use we're gonna use this uh, the trick we're gonna use here is two pointers. Always move the pointers with the shorter height. Okay. So what we'll do, we will initialize two pointers, left 0 and the right height dot length -1, and while and we'll check the condition while left less than right and calculate the area. Area is equal to mean height left comma height of right multiplied by right minus left, and we'll update the max area. If the current area is larger, move the pointer pointing to the shorter line inward or try trailer container. We will return the max area here. That approach is two pointers and the time complexity is big O n and the space complexity is big O1, which is a constant time space. And because we are not taking any extra space here, we are just putting the variables. We are just using it for the variables. And the key idea is maximize the area of moving inward from the both ends. Let's solve the problem now. So we have to take three variables: int left equal to 0, comma, comma, right is equal to height dot length -1, comma, max is equal to 0. You can check in the constants. So this is given in the constant height dot length. After this all, we have to um, use the second step in here. While left is less than right. What we will gonna do it? We'll calculate these things here. While left less than, right? So int, let's say I'm taking h, math, height, min, height, dot, height. Then I'm gonna take height and I'm gonna take it left here, left, right, and then I'm gonna take right here. For max, math dot max, h is the height here, multiply, right, left. So what was the another condition? Okay, calculating is. Then if I, yeah, height, less than, right, sorry, I mistake, right, right, left, plus, plus, left. Then we have to return max. Let's run it. Showing the error in the line fifth. Basically, it is not understanding what is H because we haven't given the call here. Let's run again. It's accepted. In case one is accepted, 49. Right, this is 14. Output is 49. Case 2, height is 1, 1, and the output is 1. Let's submit it. So we are better than the 75% of the coders. We took very less time in here as well. So we beats earlier we beats this. So I've done it before that as well, but this time's the best. I beat 75% of the people, which is better solution and took very less memory. And so this was my last problem for today, for this week. And thank you so much for watching this channel. And basically, this was the 5 powerful lead code problems solved optimally in Java with the clean code and the clear logic. So these are the basically interview favorites. So keep practicing and understanding the patterns. If you found it helpful, smash the like button and subscribe it and hit the bell again so that you can get a more coding content every week, and drop your questions or next topic suggestions in the comment after the lead code 75 problems. I'll target to make these problems in a visualized manner so that it could be easy to understand. I hope you have a good coding journey. Happy coding. Have a nice day.